Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to Cannabis for the Blind. In this video, I'm just going to give you a little introduction for this channel, and then we will go over my setup. And so just jumping right into it, I've decided I want to grow cannabis. And where I live, it's legal to grow. You can grow CBD. Certain states allow you to grow marijuana. Just depends on where you live. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me where you live. Do what you do at your own risk. So here, recently I decided I want to grow cannabis. And when I was doing the research, I realized there is just nothing that's blind friendly. Like, being a blind guy, I personally could not find a single channel on YouTube or a single article that gave me what I need to know. I had to just keep looking and add pieces together to figure this stuff out. So my intentions with this channel is to be as informative as possible, to be as descriptive as possible, step by step, all along the way, so you could grow your own cannabis too, because there's no reason you can't. Just because you may be blind or visually impaired does not mean you can't grow your own cannabis. It is a lot cheaper to grow than it is to buy. Some places you have to spend $300 on an ounce to get some cannabis, you know, and this setup I have here that I'm about to show you in a minute only cost me $600 for all the nutrients and everything. So like I said, I plan on being as descriptive as possible and bringing y'all through my journey of growing cannabis, and hopefully y'all can learn something. And yeah, so without further ado, here's my setup right here. As you can see, this is all the space it takes up, as a matter of fact. Let me show you that for those that can see. So let me take you through everything I have. And just so you know, everything you will hear about today is on Amazon.com. You can get everything you need to grow cannabis on Amazon.com. Okay? So first things first, we got the 36 by 36 by 72 VivoSyn grow tent. This is a 3 by 3 by 6 feet grow tent. So it's 6 feet tall and then 3 by 3 wide, and so forth. This tent is $85 on Amazon. So very, very cheap, very cost effective, and this will house all the things you need. Very sturdy too, has a steel frame. When it came to putting this together, it was pretty simple. The frame was very easy to put together, and then the only thing I had any difficulty with was sliding the tent over the frame. And I had to have my wife help me with that, thankfully. But this is $85 on Amazon. Again, that's a VivoSyn 3 by 3 by 6 feet, or 36 by 36 inches, 72 inches tall. So, all right, let's go in here. And as you can hear, I have the tent on, even though I haven't, I don't have anything planted yet, but it's very quiet. This is as loud as it gets. All the fans are on high. Very quiet. So, all right, first things first, right here hanging up, this is literally the first thing you'll touch when you get into my tent, or usually any tent, is the light. We have the Mars Hydro TS1000. This is the best budget light from what everyone has told me. It was highly recommended. The build on it's pretty good. It was easy to hang up. I accidentally ordered the European version, I guess, because it doesn't have a US plug on it, so that's why it's not plugged in yet. I got to go to Best Buy tomorrow and pick up a European to US plug adapter, which is only about $5, so the light will be on tomorrow. But this Mars Hydro TS1000, like I said, was highly recommended. It pulls 150 watts from the wall. It's supposed to be the equivalent to a 300 watt HPS. I don't know. This is my first grow, but this is what I have. So this was $139 on Amazon for me. It came with a 3-year warranty. And all I say is, if you live in the United States, just make sure you get the US plug-in with it, because I didn't. But let's move on to the ventilation. Up here to the right of the tent, hanging up at the top right, we got the VivoSyn 4-inch inline fan and carbon filter. It comes as a kit, so it comes with the carbon filter, the inline fan, and 8 foot of ducting. It's $99 on Amazon. And this was the most difficult thing for me to install, actually. I had to have my buddy come over here and install it for me. And it's because I couldn't find any videos that were descriptive enough. Everything I looked at, it was all visual. So after he installed it, I realized, man, I could have done this myself. In fact, we had to reverse the fan because he put it in backwards, and that was pretty easy to do. Your tent comes with these straps, and you just use those straps to hang up the fan and the carbon filter, and it's pretty straightforward. So 99 bucks, 4-inch inline Vivocin fan kit on Amazon, $99. Moving on, I got this 6-inch clip fan that's clipped onto the back of my tent. In the middle, there's a vent hole here that's closed up. Some tents have a middle metal bar. This tent does not, so I just clipped it there, and it holds it up nicely. This fan is like I said, 6-inch clip fan. It doesn't matter what brand you got. Mine is just a Genesis. It cost me $15 on Amazon. And its job is to take the heat from the light that is produced and push it up towards the carbon filter. So that was $15 on Amazon. Moving on to what's down here now at the bottom of the tent. Let me try not to hit my head on the light there. We got this is a 10-inch fan, just a regular little fan that you can get from Walmart. You can get it on Amazon. It's 15-20 bucks. Not a big deal. And that's just sitting here at the back of my tent in the middle of the floor, just all the way back against this back wall, pulling air in from this back hole down here. It's a intake hole, and it's just to pull cool air in from the outside. As you know, the carbon filter and the inline fan, they pull air out of the tent to filter the air. That's this little fan down here is just pulling air in from the outside to keep the air flowing in here. $15 on Amazon, 20 bucks at the most. Now to the left of it, right here down at the bottom in the corner of the tent, is a humidifier. It's a 2-liter humidifier, and it cost me 36 bucks on Amazon. You can use whatever humidifier you want, the cheapest one you can find. It doesn't matter as long as it regulates the humidity in your tent. And again, that cost me $36. Moving on, down here at the bottom of the tent, we got our 3 pots. I got a 5-pack of Vivocin 5-gallon pots on Amazon for $18. Fabric pots are great. They're light and really easy to move around. They drain well. And yeah, there's not much to say about those. They're just, like I said, $18 on Amazon for a 5-pack of Vivocin 5-gallon pots. On the inside of the pots, we got Mother of Earth Cocoa Perlite 70-30 mix. Cocoa Perlite is a soilless hydroponic grow media. I chose that because basically it just allows you to be in complete control over the nutrients that goes into your plants. And that's all I have in the tent for now. Oh, sorry, the Mother of Earth Cocoa Perlite is $27 on Amazon. And the only other thing that you should have in your tent is a temperature and humidity monitor to make sure that things are right in here. The one I got, I just haven't put in here yet, is a AccuRite temperature and humidity monitor from Amazon. It's $31. Okay, so let's go ahead and close this tent on up. There we go. And I know the camera's going all over the place for people who can see, but you know what? This is mainly for people who are blind. I'm sorry. I'm a blind guy, so the visuals aren't going to be great. Anyway, moving on to what goes into the plants now. This is the only thing you most of the time will have to replace, with the exception of every once in a while you'll have to replace the carbon filter, which by itself can only be 25-30 bucks sometimes. Now here are the nutrients. first things first is CalMag, which is calcium and magnesium. This will typically be the first thing you always add to water to feed your plants. So calcium, magnesium, this is a quart of this, and it was $16 on Amazon. Next, we have the General Hydroponics pH control kit. So it comes with 2 bottles. One is pH up, the other one is pH down. You won't ever mix these two in water. Typically, you're using one or the other. If you use both, it'll damage your plants and make it have nutrient lockout. This came with a buffer solution and things like that. And this was $14 on Amazon. That's right. General Hydroponics pH control kit, $14 on Amazon. And actually, before I go any further, I realized there's one other pH related thing I got to cover here. You're going to need a pH meter and a TDS meter, and luckily VivoSen got you covered. Right here, I have a VivoSen pH and TDS meter combo. It comes with 2 meters, the pH meter and the TDS meter. TDS, by the way, stands for total dissolved solids. You might also hear it being called a ppm meter, which stands for parts per million. These are not accessible. I tried using Seeing AI with them, and it just won't read it. But these are just, they measure the water. The pH obviously measures the acidity within water. And basically all you do is you dip this in water, and these 2 meters will tell you what the acidity is, the pH is, or the total dissolved solids within the water. So you could use IRA or Be My Eyes with it. And that is $19 on Amazon. VivoSen pH and TDS combo. Now for the nutrients, we got the General Hydroponics Flora Trio series. It comes with 3 8-ounce bottles of, we got Bloom, Micro, and Grow. And this is just a simple nutrient thing. You can do whatever you want, but this is what I'm using. This was $35 on Amazon. The last thing I want to cover is, where are they? Well, I done lost them. Well, I'll have to find them because I don't know where I put them. But basically what they are scoops. They're just milliliter scoops. You need to make sure, if you can find some that are half milliliter, you might need to, but make sure you have some, 1 milliliter and 2 milliliter. Just get some milliliter scoops. Some people like using eyedroppers, but I can't see, so I don't trust them. I prefer being able to feel what I'm scooping. Where did I put those scoops at? Oh, here they are. I'll put them one shelf higher. All right, so here's the scoops I got. These were $10 on Amazon. And so it's like, it has a 1.5 milliliter, 1 milliliter, all the way up to 150 milliliters, which you'll rarely use. When you're feeding your plants, you won't use much of each one of these things. So I think that's it. The only thing I haven't mentioned is you might want to get some aluminum tape, but that's only for this ducting that comes out. It comes out of the top of the tent, but this is taped to the inline fan on the inside, and it's what filters the air out. As you probably hear, it's blowing out through this tube. So that's pretty much it. Just know that wherever you are, if you need to regulate your temperature. So I have a heater sitting right over there to keep it warm in here, because where I live, it gets pretty cold around this time of year. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All in all, like I said, this costs anywhere from $550 to $600 on Amazon. I bought a couple extra things, so my total was a little over $600. But yeah, so like I said, I plan on showing y'all as much as possible and trying to be as informative as possible, being descriptive and taking you step by step, and just trying to help you understand because I had to do a lot of research myself to understand what to do, and I want to be able to give you all the information that you need. So if y'all have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or ask some questions. You know, I will definitely try to help as much of you out as possible. Sorry. The first grow that we're going to be going through is a lot of people like to call it the beginner strain because, well, it's very resilient. It's Northern Lights. I got it from Seedsman Seeds Bank, and Seedsman I highly recommend. They're great. They got all kinds of CBD, THC, and they're really known for autoflower strains, which is what we're going to be growing for the first few grows. So if y'all have any questions, like I said, leave a comment down below. Otherwise, thank you for watching my first video, and welcome to Cannabis for the Blind. Peace.